Once upon a time, in a town not too far from where I live, there lived a quiet boy named Nathan. Nathan seemed like he lived in a different world from others. First of all, his family was the poorest in that town. Secondly, he was shy and always wore sunshades, which gave him the nickname Old TV because his glasses looked like one. His mother, a strong woman, worked hard selling akara to see him through school. Rumor had it that Nathan's father was one of the richest men in the town, but in one day he lost 20 of his containers in the high sea. He sold almost all he had to pay off his loan, but in the end, the bank seized his remaining properties for failing to meet up with his loan repayment. This unfortunate incident led to his death. Well, that should be a story for another day. Now, back to our main story. Nobody really knew why he never took off his glasses. Some said he had a lazy eye, others swore he was blind in one eye. But the truth was, Nathan just warned them softly. Please, don't make me take them off. You won't like what you see. But nobody listened, especially not Samantha. Samantha was the only daughter of Chief Richard, the richest man in Enugu. She was beautiful, tall, light skinned, and always dressed in the latest designer wares. Her perfume left a trail of luxury. She ruled the school like a queen, and Nathan was her favorite target. She and her friends mocked him at every given opportunity. You again, old TV, she sneered one day. Don't you think it's time you joined your mother in that her akara business? All her friends laughed, but Nathan didn't respond. He looked down, his lips trembling. Samantha's laughter was like thunder. Are you a ghost under those glasses? Or just plain ugly? They laughed hard, loud and cruel. Every day, Nathan endured it. Each time he passed by them, his heart skipped. He was getting tired of the humiliation, but he didn't have a choice. That was the best school in town, and he was really happy that his mother was working hard to pay his school fees. I will endure and make Mama proud, he told himself. One fateful Friday, as Nathan was rushing down the hallway, he was holding quite a number of books, and he didn't see the girls. With only few seconds to avoid disaster, he stepped on the trap, and everything he was carrying flew in different directions. The whole school bursted into laughter, all except Samantha, who silently wanted his glasses to fall off so she could see what he was hiding under those glasses. Nathan felt embarrassed. He felt as though the ground should open and just swallow him up, or rather, the ground should just swallow his enemies, so he would never have to see them again. He wished he was from a rich home. He would have just asked his mother to change his school. He sighed, picked up his stuff, and walked past the students amid laughter and sneers. It was inter-house sports day. The whole school was gathered on the large field. Parents came, music played, everyone wore their house colors. Samantha had just won the 200-meter race and was shining like a star. That was when she spotted Nathan, sitting quietly by a corner. Perfect, she whispered to her girls. Time to end this little mystery. Before Nathan could move, they circled him. Take them off, Samantha said. Now, Nathan shook his head, fear in his eyes. Please, I'm begging you, don't. A small crowd had gathered. Phones were out. Laughter bubbled. Samantha stepped closer. Fine, I'll help you. In one swift motion, she yanked the glasses off. For 3 seconds, nothing happened. Then the screams began. Samantha fell back, clutching her face. One girl fainted. Another boy ran, vomiting. Nathan's eyes. They were golden, bright, burning like fire, but not human, not at all. All of a sudden, the sky darkened and a cold wind spread across the field. That evening, news broke that Rita, one of the girls in Samantha's group, had collapsed at home and died before reaching the hospital. By Sunday, another girl, Lucy, was gone too. No injury, no illness, just dead. Fear gripped the community as people began to whisper. In the markets, at school, they avoided Nathan like a curse. They called him a demon, but the boy with the glasses warned them, didn't he? Another said. The following week, Samantha didn't show up at school. When she finally showed up, days later, no one recognized her. Her beautiful face was gone. Her head had swollen 3 times its size. Ugly black spots covered her skin. Her voice was cracked, her eyes yellow. Samantha screamed when she saw her reflection. The students avoided her, calling her Samantha the Mango Head. Her parents had taken her to the best doctors, but they couldn't point out the cause of her problem. They took her to the best traditional herbalists. Still, nothing worked. Samantha only got worse. Only when they visited Mama Ejike, the 95-year-old seer, did they find a solution to their problem. Well, partial solution, I would say. Your daughter has offended the gods, she had begun, after chanting some incantations. How do you mean? Chief Richard asked. She touched something sacred to the gods, she continued, her face hard. There is a boy in her school, a child given by the gods, and whose eyes carries power. No man born of a woman except his mother has ever seen his naked eyes, because no one can stand its power. He was forced to wear glasses from birth to protect the people around him. But your daughter forcefully removed the glasses to humiliate him. Unknown to her, she incurred the wrath of the gods. Please, Mama, tell us, what is the solution? Chief Richard asked. You are lucky. Your daughter is still alive. But if by this time tomorrow your daughter does not find that boy and ask him to forgive her, she will die. Samantha panicked. She didn't want to die. If only she knew, she wouldn't have mocked him. Please, God, give me a second chance. I will never mock anyone again, she said to herself. Samantha's parents cried as they drove her to Nathan's house. It was a rainy Saturday. They arrived at Nathan's small compound in a black jeep, stepping into muddy puddles. Nathan's mother came out, confused. Ah, rich people in our compound? Then she saw them. Samantha, swollen and disfigured, her mother crying, her father quiet. Nathan stepped out of the house slowly, his glasses back on, his face calm. Samantha knelt down, her voice breaking. I'm sorry for humiliating you. I was wrong. I have learnt my lessons. Please forgive me. The rain fell harder. The thunder rolled. Nathan stared at her. For a moment he said nothing. Then he walked forward, gently placed a hand on her shoulder and whispered, I forgive you. That night, Samantha's face began to shrink. The spots faded. By morning, she looked like herself again. Only now, she no longer wore makeup. She no longer walked with pride. She walked with humility. Nathan returned to school the following week. No one laughed. No one mocked. Students moved aside when he walked. Some greeted him. Others looked away in guilt. But never again was he humiliated. I hope you enjoyed the story. If so, please like the video, comment what you've learned from the tale, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more enchanting tales just like this one. Thank you.